Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we're going to talk about nostalgia bait. Now this all started for me when I saw this post taken from Twitter from at Maddie is on doll TWT at Pinky Crossing on Twitter, and then at Dude with Dolls originally shared it on their Instagram story, and that's how I saw it personally. So the caption reads for this post: "Y'all will see Dracula wearing a simple dress and entirely reused accessories plus screening for $40 and be like, oh my god, slay. But see MJ put out dolls with embroidery, embellishments, layered fabrics, bomb-ass hair, unique cohesive looks, and be like, I don't know, kind of pricey for the value." And that got me thinking. That really kind of just made something in my brain go click, and it just all kind of made sense, because I feel like the reason why we all kind of are more quick to judge all these changes that are happening with Rainbow High, Shadow High, like the price change and quality and what they come with. I feel like that's because Shadow High, Rainbow High, they're a newer brand. They came out like two years ago, so they're still relatively new, even though it feels like they've released a bazillion dolls, which is kind of true. Even though it feels like they've been around forever, they are relatively new. And for Monster High has been around for like 10 years, right? Like more, 10 years. That's a long ass time, and for most of us, we grew up with Monster High, and so Monster High will always be close to our hearts because we've been around it for so long, and it probably even impacted our childhoods and the way we grew up all together. With Rainbow High, it's more new and up and coming, so it's not the same experience, and I think that's why Monster High, G3 has done relatively well. I mean, of course, there's been some feedback, some backlash, but it's been really good actually, and I feel like the reason why is because we're all looking at the new Monster High generation through rose tinted glasses, aka nostalgia, and kind of Mattel low-key nostalgia baiting us into kind of being okay with Monster High again, even though there are some faults that we might overlook. And I also saw this comment by Bad Bitch Dolls on Instagram. They wrote this on their story, and this really kind of to me also further strengthened the idea that I had that it is kind of to a fault due to nostalgia that we are just partially always going to be inclined to like Monster High. Because I mean, seriously, let's look. It says not some of y'all complaining that Shadow High Series 2 comes with hangers when y'all didn't give a single. When Monster High G3 didn't come with stands. Like, someone explained this to me. You get hangers and y'all are mad about it, but you buy a Monster High doll with no hangers, no stands, no brush too, by the way, and cheap hair, and y'all are fine with it. What am I missing? And again, this statement right here just kind of explains to me that Monster High just kind of is immune to like this. It's just people just buy the dolls and they're like okay with it, and like they're okay. Just like there's something missing because we're all kind of not approaching it from the same way that we would a new doll line. To us, Monster High is like already so established, so it's not the same thing. And so I feel like that's why we're more quick to just be like, okay, yeah, it's cute. Oh, no brush, no stand. Oh, that's cute. I'll just buy some. And it's like we just kind of like autopilot. It's like we don't even really doesn't even progress in our brains that it's like, oh, maybe the layers are really thin. Maybe the clothing could be better. Maybe doll stands would be nice. Maybe a brush. Maybe like better quality hair. Maybe like more accessories. Maybe like better jewelry. Like, no, we don't think about those things because all we're thinking about is like, oh my gosh, look how cute Dracula is. I mean, look at the height difference. It's so cute. Look at the prosthetic leg. Like, we're all just thinking about the cute little features that Mattel so slyly has put in this new generation to make us kind of forget about, all the things that are wrong with the dolls of this new generation. Let's compare these two doll lines side by side, Shadow High Series 2 and Monster High G3 Core Series 1. They both share a lot of similarities, not just in price point, which by the way, they both cost around $25 give or take right now, and they both come packaged in very slim packaging. The dolls come wearing one outfit. They don't come with an extra outfit. The Monster High girlies come with a accessory, like an extra piece of clothing. They come with a pet and a backpack. The Rainbow High girlies, on the other hand, come with a comb, a doll stand, 2 hangers, and a lot of accessories, a phone case, laptop / makeup / drink, or microphone or fan, which is, respective to whatever doll you get. And then the outfits are also much more structured and layered, and you can really tell that I love the outfits on the Monster High dolls. I think they're cute, but we can't deny that there's a significant difference in the value and quality side by side between Monster High G3 Core Series 1 and Shadow High Series 2. I mean, it is kind of weird because they both cost the same, so you would think that both toy companies would be able to kind of use the same fabrics and the same kind of structures and designs that MJ is doing so well with their dolls. Again, same price points. So why can Mattel Monster High G3 not achieve that same kind of height of level of quality and detail, and still it's the same price point? Because MJ is doing it just fine, and they both each doll line comes with very similar type of things, accessories, and Shadow High Series 2 even comes with more. They come with more accessories. They come with a comb, hangers, and a doll stand. Monster High comes with a pet that's, I guess, more, but they're missing like a doll stand, a brush, and a hanger. I mean, they never came with hangers anyway, but there are like cardboard hangers included in the extra clothing piece, which I think that could have been a great way to make actual hangers like out of plastic and not just cardboard. I feel like that's a missed opportunity to really show that, oh yeah, you're getting a plastic hanger to actually hang up your clothing on. It's cardboard. And so I feel like kind of feels a little rushed, and maybe like there could have just been added more details here and more accessories. Again, they both cost the same thing. I just don't understand why one can do it and one cannot, and why are we overlooking it? Again, nostalgia baiting us. Mattel is just very clever here. They know that we are going to be suckers for anything Monster High, and yes, maybe some changes will be like, ew, they will ruffle some feathers. But remember when Monster High G3 got announced, we saw the pictures and everyone was hating on G3. Months later, when the actual dolls came out, everyone turned their opinions around, did a full-on 360, and everyone was in love with the dolls. No one cared about the lack of accessories, doll stand, hairbrush. No one cared. Everyone just was in love with the new designs, and because it was just a new generation of Monster High. And if that's not nostalgia bait, then I don't know what is. That has to be like nostalgia immunity at the very least. I don't even know if that's like a thing, but nostalgia has to play a part in this, because it's due to nostalgia that we all kind of just forgave Monster High very quickly, and after the dolls came out, we just kind of fell in love with the dolls and just kind of like moved on. And that doesn't just happen with Rainbow High. Nope. As we can see here, Rainbow High Shadow High Series 2 caused a stir when they had a lack of second outfit. So if that doesn't tell you that a lack of second outfit but amazing quality hangers, accessories, that's like questionable. But then Monster High G3, doesn't come with a doll stand, doesn't come with hangers, a comb, or accessories, and no second outfit, and those are okay, and they both cost the same. Something is definitely off here, and something definitely here is attributed due to nostalgia. I also decided to put up a poll last second, like 5 hours ago on my Instagram story, so it's very short notice, but I just wanted to get kind of like an opinion on of this topic. So the poll was, which do you prefer, would rather buy? Monster High, Rainbow High. I like Rainbow High, but Monster High will always be my fave. And then I like Monster High, but Rainbow High is just better. And the answer shook me. Rainbow High won with 32 votes at 35%. In second place, we have Monster High, 26 votes, 28%. Third place, we have I like Monster High, but Rainbow High is just better, with 22 votes, 24%. And then lastly, we have I like Rainbow High, but Monster High will always be my fave, with 12 votes and 13%. And this story got 178 views. 178 views in again 5 hours or so, and out of those 178 people, I think almost 100, like almost 80-ish something people voted. So yeah, those are very interesting numbers. I never would have thought that Rainbow High would have won, but yeah, it seems that Rainbow High just overall just wins because of the detail and the quality, and just, I guess, something that Monster High wasn't able to do. Because I mean, Monster High had good quality, but like never at the level of Rainbow High. Like Rainbow High just kind of like is its own thing, and it's kind of crazy. And it's kind of crazy that we always keep finding issues with Rainbow High, because I mean, and there are issues like quality control and like the mold problem. Like there's definitely issues that are definitely like worth talking about. But overall, like Rainbow High is such like a really strong doll brand, and it's shocking to me that, you know, we always point out the flaws, but we never really, you know, are aware that of the level of detail and ingenuity that Rainbow High brings, you know. And it's really astonishing to see the difference between Rainbow High and Monster High, and really what Monster High doesn't bring. A lot of people left answers as well talking about the subject, starting off with Alex Rabieta. They said, I like the universal monsters. Yeah, Monster High is very universal in diversity, with the representation of diversity with different monsters. So I think that's very clever and definitely revolutionized the fashion doll industry because of the inclusivity and diversity that was shown. And then Monster High has better concept and more room to play, but Rainbow High has superior. Yeah, so Monster High has like good concepts and designs, but Rainbow High just has more quality and details. And I just also feel like they just also execute more, like they also just want to achieve more. And Monster High, like Generation 3 for instance, they're just kind of like okay with being like in the middle. Like they're not bad, but they're not also like at the same level of Rainbow High, which costs the same. So it's kind of like, why don't you step up? You could do so many amazing things. But Mattel is like hesitant, I guess, to spend that amount of money to produce really astonishing, amazing dolls like MGA is with Rainbow High, Shadow High series too. And so then it's kind of ironic that we drag Rainbow High sometimes for these changes, when in reality, Monster High is the doll line that we should kind of be dragging to be better, you know, not dragging like in a bad way, just like tough love. Because again, Monster High holds a special place in most of our hearts. It's like very nostalgia based, and I feel like that's also why we're kind of like ignoring the faults, and we're just not like, we acknowledge them, like we kind of like the veil lifts a little bit sometimes, and we're like, oh yeah, that's could be better. But then we kind of forget, and then we move on, and then we look at Rainbow High and those changes, and then we acknowledge those changes much more because they don't hold such a more sentimental place in our hearts. But if we just pushed a little more for, you know, better quality and more level and a higher level of design for Monster High, then I feel like it could be even better than just like a good middle place. Because who wants to be just okay? We all want to be amazing, not just like coasting by in life. We want to be doing amazing, right? So I feel like Monster High should not only be relying on nostalgia for us to buy their dolls, they should also just be bringing the quality and the same value that MGA is offering for the same price. But that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I know this is like a very I don't know, it's like a very interesting topic to me at least, and I want to know what you think down below. What are some things that Mattel could do to get to the level of MGA and Shadow High? Because honestly, they cost the same. They should be able to offer the same values and quality, but they don't. And it's kind of shocking because I never really realized it. I just kind of like didn't acknowledge it, which again, that's kind of like what nostalgia does. You just kind of like what you see because you're familiar with it, not because, you know, it's new. And because you're familiar with it, you don't question it, and because you don't question it, you don't really acknowledge the true faults that are here and how much better it could be. So I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you think down below. That was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.